Hey, good morning, you guys. I just wanted to do my little Bible recap that I, want to do every close to the end of the month. February is a really short month, so I definitely just wanted to come on here and, offer a little bit of inspiration for Bible reading and things like that. I have my notes here because last time I wasn't really that prepared. But yes, so I'm gonna just get right into it. Got my coffee. I already read the word for today's date. So the last time where I left off when I did my last video was January 29th. Now it's February 27th. And within January 29th, we read Psalms, Matthew, Job. In February, we got to Exodus, some of Mark, and today we started Leviticus. And so far, the story of Moses that I was reading was basically this whole month of February was freeing his people out of Pharaoh's hand. And a lot of people know that story, with Moses leading his people out of Pharaoh's hands. And, that's where the 10 Commandments came about, because when he led them out, they started sinning and stuff like that. I read about that. And God met him up on that mountain, Mount Sinai. I actually looked up Mount Sinai on TikTok, and it actually does have a dark mountaintop, which kind of proves that the Bible is true. So I love that. Sorry it's so loud. It's a trash can. But anyway, another thing I read was, the story of Jesus, of course, teaching his disciples and going through the towns, letting his disciples know that he will be dying and raising. I read that as well in December for the other Bible challenge, but it came up into the entire Bible challenge in January. So I read on that. And then I read on Job. Job is a really good story. I don't know if a lot of people is familiar with it, but Job was a rich man. He had everything, like literally, like all the gold and silver, and I don't know if they call them slaves or like they're just people that help him. He just had everything, and his loyalty to God was so good because he lost it all. This is something that's inspiring to me. Job had everything. He lost it all. He lost his health. He had bumps all over his body. He ended up losing his wealth, his people that was there for him, his money, everything. But he still remained loyal to God. He still was like, God, why me? He even wished death on him. He was like, if I'm not anything to you, God, please just, end me. You know what I mean? And Job really sat there and still had loyalty to God and still put God first. You know what I mean? And in the end, God gave him everything back, but even 3 times more. So he had riches and riches, and he lived a really long life, like over 100-something years. It was a really beautiful story, and it kind of inspired me to know, no matter what, if you have your job lost or anything took from you, just remain loyal to God and just remain having faith. You can still cry out, why me, why me? You can cry and moan and all of that stuff, but still stay loyal to God. Still stay grounded and know that God got us. You know what I mean? But let me see. He went through mentality. I'm not even reading my notes, but that's basically what I was just wanting to come to y'all to say. But it's crazy because he really did go through all of that. But I just wanted to inspire you guys to stay in the Word. That was my recap for the month of February. That was kind of ending of January. I just wanted to inspire everybody to stay in the Word. We live our everyday lives. We drink, we whatever, party and things like that. But my heart always still stays on God. You know what I mean? In the morning time, everything. We just got to keep the faith no matter what. I have my sad moments. I have my depressed moments. But God just keeps me up. You know what I mean? And I just try to remain loyal. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, just like Job. But I hope you guys get into your Bible plan. It is important. And thank you for listening.